Thank you so much, Ganesh, and good morning, everyone. This is Smita Huja, and let me give you a small introduction to our organization. We are a global leader in geospatial domain. Started our journey in 1969 in Redland, California. We have our presence in 130 countries worldwide. If you talk about our India operations, we had started our journey in India from 1996, head office in Noida, and we have various zonal and regional branches across the country. Presently has 500 customers spanning multiple industry and verticals. Our technology and solution running over in central and government departments such as forestry, urban, utility, water resources, Survey of India, GIS, NETMO, and mission critical projects like Smart City Amrit, Digital India, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, and we have established ourselves as a trusted geospatial platform. Now, I would like to play a small video on how ArcGIS Online is a software for everyone and everywhere. Thank you so much, everyone. Now, without further ado, I will hand over to Shovik for the technical session. Shovik, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Smita. So thank you to you all and welcome to you all. So today's our topic is like Israel's cloud-based platform. It's ArcGIS Online. So before jumping into the ArcGIS Online in details, we should know the latest industry trends and future. Geospatial infrastructure is a collaborative environment where a group of people, department, and organization working together to achieve the goal. We all have seen in the pandemic situation how police, health, disaster, and NGO NPOs work together to save the lives. So me and you and together we have to work and share our data. So when infrastructure of the organization is changed, the work pattern is also changed dynamically, where GIS integrating with others technology such as AI, IoTs, cloud computing, enterprise integration, apps, etc. So, what you understand previous two slides are that infrastructure and technology is changing rapidly. Now, the challenges is to bring in a single platform for which you need an open, interpretable, and fast-state configurable environment, which ESRI has. So everything is scaling is rapidly, and for which you are talking about the data from different formats, such as unstructured data. You might be handling with the structured tabular data, imagery, multidimensional data, real times data, and many more. So you have to integrating it in a single map, and this is the actual agenda. And for actually near about like 50 years, ArcGIS capabilities are also advancing. For you, daily needs like you will be require the web application, mobile apps, APIs, dashboards, reports, etc. We ESRI provide you a complete package for all of your requirements. So first, let's discuss what is ArcGIS Online and what the value it brings to you all. Fine. ArcGIS Online is a software as a service, as a SaaS, and make available to the end user over the internet. ArcGIS Online runs on ESRI managed cloud infrastructure. Third, data storage, resources, application, whatever you want, you can host it here. In the same way, you can also access the web maps application from anywhere at any time. As it is managed by ESRI, you can save the operation and maintenance cost. It is stable, scalable, and also it have a like integration capability. And it is actually, if you see that, it is actually the ideal for like those who are like small scale project to medium scale project, or like if you have the time based project where you do not have much more time to establish your enterprise setup. So for that case also ArcGIS Online is the ideal thing. Also you can integrate it is also the integral part of the like ArcGIS entire system. You can ArcGIS Online, it can talk easily with our ArcGIS Pro as well as ArcGIS Enterprise. And simply if you see that www.arcgis.com, if you click on, then this is the actually our landing page. Definitely I'll come after some few slides, definitely I'll come and show you. So in December 2021, many updates are actually included in our ArcGIS Online capabilities, such as like new map viewer also came with multiple kind of mapping effects, smart mapping effect, and also parallelly like ArcGIS Arcade also support. Now new thing is like that new sort of pop-up is also there. HTML also can be displayed here, and image hosting, streaming, many more analytical capabilities also came in this last latest version. And definitely during the demo, one by one I'll showcase it. Right. So in ArcGIS Online, another thing is very much important. It is like it is actually managed by the user type. There is some sort of role and like privileges. So it is actually important because in the GIS professional, if you see the user types here, so it is actually the full-fledged capabilities. Those who can like operation the all kind of capabilities are there in some sort of like creator. If you have the creator license, then you can create the maps, you can create the apps, kind of thing. In the example of the field worker, suppose if you have a team, those team actually working in the field, ground field. So for that case, definitely you can provide the field worker license. Editor, if some department, suppose some, if you share with the, suppose you have some sort of means people, those who only want to edit the maps. So for that case, definitely you can accommodate like editor license. And user type is viewer. It means it is a simple viewer, and they have no nights at all. And there is actually different default role is also available. So in what is the different role? Yes, it is also very much vital, because whenever like you will get the ArcGIS Online, so administrator is the main role and the key role, who has the all controls on the ArcGIS Online page. And he can like assign the user, he can check the means other things also. He can manage actually everything, we can say. Facilitator is the like a same kind of thing of the like same as like administrator, but there is some capabilities is missing from the administrator, because in facilitator actually means he can able to facilitate to the other user, but full, if you want to like full control, then definitely you have to go to the administrator control. And also suppose if you're in your team, somebody has to like publish the map on the web. So for that case, definitely you can assign the publisher role, and they can assign the like they can publish the maps apps to the web, and also they can access it from outside also. And there are another role is like user is a simple user. In the same way, like different role is also there, like data editor, viewer. Now you know about the types of user and the roles of the user, and now is the important thing is the privilege. So in ArcGIS Online, the main thing is you can everything you can manage and you can assign the privilege. So for example, in my chart also you can see for like geo enrichment or like simple create map, so all have the access. Whereas if you goes down here, editing features, so you can see for viewer it is not able to access, but data editor, user, publisher, facilitator, administrator can have the access. So in this way, this is the like kind of list where actually you can you can restrict the user who will have the which kind of access or like which kind of facilities. So I'll come later. So another important thing is that the credit. Actually, ArcGIS Online is actually the subscription based, yearly subscription based, and credit is just nothing. Credits are actually the currency used across the ArcGIS Online for a specific transaction, and the types of storage such as like performing analysis, storing the feature, using premium content, so everything. So here in my dashboard you can see the like this is the sample example of the credits, how that credit is consuming. Geocoding, that much credits is going. So service area, so in this way in the ArcGIS Online you can manage everything. Not only that, if you want to run that how much credit is consumed, like daily wise, monthly wise, yearly wise, everything it can be seen in your dashboard. So these kind of facilities are also there. Not only that, and there is also a chart where actually you can able to understand that how much credit is using for which purpose and what is the cost of credits for like data uploading or like other services. As you know that ArcGIS Online is is a combination of multiple data sources, maps, apps, everything. So this is the one of the capability of the ArcGIS Online. Actually, this is the Living Atlas. So this Living Atlas is comes with the ArcGIS Online. So in the Living Atlas, what you will get actually you will get the maps, layered data. You can get the base maps, demographic data, lifestyle data, imagery, many more things. In the same way, there are another thing is the live indicator. So ArcGIS Living Atlas indicator is a kind of like is a kind of means a platform where actually you will get 18 live feeds layer, such as like cyclone monitoring, wildfire monitoring, forecasting, river research, so many more. So they all the services actually you can consume in the ArcGIS Online, and this is the part of the Living Atlas. Now I am going to show you some sort of demo. So during my presentation, I already told you that I'll show you the landing page. Yes, this is the ArcGIS Online landing page where actually you have to sign in. So whenever like you can sign in, you will means you will get the different pages, and definitely I'll show you. And before that, I am going to show you the Living Atlas content. So in the Living Atlas content, you will get the landscape data, and that Lancet Explorer is like a huge gallery where actually you can get the 30 years old data also, and definitely you can use it for multiple purpose and multiple domain. You can see it's like bathymetric change, or like if you want to like the water indices, so everything kind of ready-made everything tools are available, and definitely you can directly consume this kind of service in ArcGIS Online. In the same way, we have like Sentinel Explorer. Yes, in the Sentinel Explorer, you can see I have opened the two different window in a single window, and you can see in the upper side I have selected the year of the age of the 2020 and 2021. So it means you can compare with the older year data and the current data. So that kind of capabilities is there in the Sentinel Explorer, and with ArcGIS Online, you can directly access our Sentinel Explorer data, and not only that, you can analyze it also. So in ArcGIS Online, you will also get the high resolution base maps. So you might be thinking that why it is required the high resolution base maps. Yes, to if you want to watch the visual changes or like visual change detection, so definitely high resolution base map is required, which actually I can set on your backend to the map, and definitely it will help you. For example, if I click, so this area actually I have collected. It is actually from near about the Thane area, Mumbai Thane area. So you can see that I have selected the year from like 2014 to 2021, and periodically how the area has been changing. And these kind of high resolution base map, you definitely you can set in your background in the ArcGIS Online page, and definitely it will help you to understand what the changes is going on your local area. Not only that, I told you ArcGIS Online have other facilities also. So here you can see the like a gallery of the Living Atlas gallery. So that Living Atlas gallery also consume a lot of data, and all the data you can use with the help of the ArcGIS Online. And you can see if you want like base maps, so simply you have to click the base map, and there is an option like to share, and that option you can directly access with our ArcGIS Online content. In the same way also, suppose if you are looking for like people related data, that data also lot many data are available, and it is actually shared by ESRI, some sort of partner of our ESRI partner also, and others NGOs and people, lot many people, all the people are actually sharing their data, because everything is now it is open, and like and that is the thing actually, that Living Atlas content definitely you can attach. Not only that, I already told that means there is also like 18 Living Atlas content. Actually, this data is the near real time data. So in this near real time data also helpful whenever like we will go for any kind of analysis. For example, if you are working with the forestry, or like if you are working with the like disaster management, so this kind of image actually definitely will help you, because here you can see it is the wildfire data, and this data is coming from the NOAA satellites. And if you zoom it any of the place, so you can see the information, the thermal sense information, you can simply see in the Dhanbad area like in Jharkhand. So it is showing the information hotspot detected like 5 hours ago only. So these near real time data is very much important. So there are many more near real time data is available with us, and definitely you can use in the ArcGIS Online content. Not only that, in Living Atlas there are another facility is the like ESRI also published 2020 land use land cover data. Is a huge data actually. Throughout the world it is the available, and these landscape means land use land cover data you can directly access in the ArcGIS Online, and you can use it as a reference purpose. And now I am going to show you again my presentation. So, in what is actually ArcGIS Online, and what actually we can do with that actually? So, for your daily needs and the tackle the real world challenges, you need the digital maps, right? And in the ArcGIS Online, you can build interactive smart maps with your own data, and also you can use the living atlas data. You can gain the additional detail if you zoom it in the map. In the same way, you can click the map to see the regional specific information in text, table, and image format. In the same way, you can also search the world location in the ArcGIS Online content, and you can custom your location also. Not only that, you can get the additional perspective by the filtering with the data and the color and changing the color. So this is actually the things actually you will require, because you have the data, and you have to make the maps to represent the inner meaning of your data. So definitely this is the capabilities, and this will definitely it will help you. Another thing is you already prepared the map. Now you have to share the maps and apps. Why it is help? Because with the help of the ArcGIS Online, you can share your maps with a specific group, or you can share it for everyone. You can create web apps with your maps for like focus and interactive way. Not only that, you can also integrate the apps you build to your digital presence in build your websites. You can post it to the social media. You can use it to any kind of blog articles also you can use. So definitely, because today is, everything is open, and definitely we have to collaborate with each and other, and definitely you can share with maps with the ArcGIS Online. So when I like we'll talk of the like collaborate, so you can work effectively across your organization to build and use the maps. User can receive the secure and the direct access or to the data, map, and apps via ArcGIS Online. ArcGIS Online is a like enterprise-ready, secure multi-user mapping software. It means the security, authentication, privacy, and user management is also there in the ArcGIS Online. So there is no need to worry about that how secure the ArcGIS Online is. So now you have prepared the map, you have means all the security also you have provided. Now definitely you might be think what you have to do. Yes, so for that case definitely you will go for some sort of analysis. Yes, to understand your data in the context of the location by using the interactive analytical tools also available, and you can make the relationship, you can identify the prime location, you can like optimums the route in the ArcGIS Online, you can analyze different of pattern, and like you can make the predictor also. In the same way, and you can add the valuable context to your data by coming from the ESRI demographic and lifestyle feed also. Not only that, you can you can share with your data, and we can work your data. You user actually can relate and make that relation. And not only that, if you have multiple lot of data you have, you can join that data with the locations. And for example, by using like multiple factor of the like demography population, definitely there are many more options is there. You can do the analysis here in the ArcGIS Online. So during the demo I'll showcase one by one, and definitely on the time it will be easier to understand that how actually you can, what actually you can do with the ArcGIS Online. So not only that, you can bring all the things, you can like you can georeference it, you can analyze the pattern, you can detect incident. In the same way also, user get the imagery and raster analytics also in the ArcGIS Online is capable. Means on the fly they can use the imagery part also. And not only that, you can extract the features from also ArcGIS Online content. So now again I'm going back to the like some sort of demo part, and definitely it will help to understand. See, so this is the actually the landing page of the ArcGIS Online. So here you can see the column is like home, gallery, maps, scene, groups, all the things are available in the ArcGIS Online. So if you simply click of the ArcGIS Online organization, so it will actually goes to the page where actually you can manage everything. In here actually you have to manage everything. See, you can set your company logo, you can set your like other parameter also, you can assign the credits. For example, in your organization you have 10 people, or like if you have 5 people, so you can create the member here, and in the same way you can share the credits. And also if you want to see the means which credit is using how much per percent, so everything you can manage here in the ArcGIS Online. So now you will be might be interested, because today we know that there are that total 500 are attendees are watching this ArcGIS Online means webinar. So you might be interested, because I have taken that feed actually from our team, and I just displayed the information that today who are actually watching particular this live means webinar, and this is your live presence actually, because I already fetched this information. So if I just simply click on it, I can see that some of you from Delhi actually watching. His name is like Shorav. And again, if I goes down in the, if I click on the Ahmedabad, I can see Nam, whose somebody name is Mr. Raja Gopal. Actually, he is watching from this webinar from Ahmedabad. In the same way, also, I can see if I click on the Bangalore also, I can see the Mr. BJS is also watching from your Bangalore team. So you see, so the thing is that I just simply use one the Excel sheet and I drag it in the ArcGIS Online content, and I can see that you all actually watching from throughout the India. Not only that, I can see also like some people also watching this webinar from like Saudi Arabia, Gulf, and also Andaman Nicobar, Colombia, Sri Lanka also means you are watching this webinar. So that is the capabilities of the ArcGIS Online. So if you have any kind of Excel sheet or like CLVT text format, you can directly you can bring in the ArcGIS Online content, and you can able to get the result. And definitely it will help when actually you are in emergency. It means if some sort of incident happened during the disaster, do not have time to create a map. So if you have the Excel sheet or like CSV file, you can drag it to the ArcGIS Online content or pull it, you can directly you can get the location information, and definitely that information will help you for further analysis. Now there are many more capabilities is there in the ArcGIS Online. So definitely yes, you can add you can create like point, line, polygon, everything in the ArcGIS Online content. then I already told during my presentation there are many more analytical capabilities here there. So if you click on the analytical part of the ArcGIS Online, you can see the feature analysis is there. So in the feature analysis, this kind of analytical tools is already available with you. So no need to develop any kind of tools. You have the data and you can run this kind of analysis on the fly on the web at like in a single click you can do it. For example, if you calculate the density, you have to select the data, and after that you have to choose the parameters, and if you click the run, so definitely your means result will come. So that is the capabilities of the ArcGIS Online. And again, in ArcGIS Online there is new extension also came, because you, some of you, I am very much sure you know that the imagery extension for ArcGIS Online. Yes, so these options are available now, and this is the called of the raster analysis. So it means if you have the raster data, you can get the analysis from ArcGIS Online content. Yes, you might be asked what kind of capabilities, raster analytics capabilities is there in the ArcGIS Online. See in the my left panel, so this is the means this kind of analysis, raster analysis you can perform with our ArcGIS Online interface. And so everything is over the internet, and for that case no need to install any software. Simply you only need is you have good internet, and if you have the access of the ArcGIS Online, definitely you can go with this kind of analysis. So that is the actually like capabilities of the ArcGIS Online. So now I'm going to show you some sort of interesting thing, because we know that everybody has like a data, because data is everywhere. Yes, I also have the data, and those who actually you are watching in this webinar, you also have the data. But important is how you represent your data and how you can get the meaningful information from your data. So for that case you need a smart map, and that smart map capabilities only ESRI has. And definitely we have the multiple options. And see in my screen here, actually it is showing the global power plants, and you can see, and it is how actually we configure it in a smart mapping technologies. See, if I zoom in it, so again it is displays more number, so it means data is already available. But how interestingly I am going to show you, suppose if I goes to the Calcutta area, I can see the some sort of power plant is there. So if I click on the power plant, so it will get the information. So in here I can see it can is a Kolaghat power plant. So how interestingly, if I again make it zoom out, you can see how dynamically my symbol is changing. So it means it is a like bubble help. You can see 4 and 2. Again, if I zoom in, so it will actually showing the individual locations. But if I making it zoom it out, so automatically the number is getting changed. It means it is making the cluster, and this cluster is the another facility, because whenever like you will handling like lot of points data, for example any kind of survey data, so you might be have lot of points data. And definitely in ArcGIS Online content, mem content, you can create this kind of cluster, and this cluster will actually tell you the density analysis kind of thing. You can see in the left side panel how actually I just means create this kind of parameters. Not only that, so there are a lot many improvements actually happened in our ArcGIS Online. Here actually I know that few of you already using ArcGIS Online, and definitely some of you also in very new in the ArcGIS Online. So those who are actually already using the ArcGIS Online, those you have seen this kind of means maps, definitely I am sure that you have prepared. So it is actually the age ratio, people age, and that are based on the age ratio. And we just what we did actually, we just created and we just symbolize it. So like it is the that violet color, it is representing where actually age is like more than like 57, and whereas in the yellowish part, it means yellowish green part is showing, it means where age is the less than 18. And also we have make it the symbolize it. It means if your age is higher, it means then your symbol will be more bigger, and if your age is lower, then again your symbol will be lesser. Not only that, I just make it 37 is a very small, because whenever like I am from 37, I symbolize it is a like yellowish color. So again I am closing that, if you are going down, again my symbol is getting bigger. So in this way actually you can represent it. Now you just I am just changing my interface. You can see that what is the new feature is came in the ArcGIS Online map content. See, so here actually you will able to understand one thing that that you new part actually came. It is actually the brimming. So I'm going to show you now this part. You might be asking thinking that what actually I'm going to show you. I'm just going to show you. One second. So here you can see, so this is the actually new classic interface of the map viewer. So what is the difference? Yes, there are a lot many differences is there, because here you can create the smart map. So smart map, yes. In left side in the panel you can see the senior population layer is there. And the thing is like that, there is not a single layer. The single layer is there, but what we did actually, we did set the different zooming scale. So just I'm just dragging in, insiding in, you can see automatically one layer will be highlighted and another layer will be off. See, you just watch in the left side panel, and also you just watch the map. And this is actually the senior citizen density map I prepared with the ArcGIS Online content. You can see how that gradually that left side panel, how that gradually layer is changing. So this is the actually part of the, like you can say, like smart map content. If I zooming in more, so again that automatically one by one the different layer is coming. So it means you can set the like scale factor, and by setting of the scale factor you can represent your map far better way. And not only that, if you in that smart map facility, there is an option for like transparency. See, so it means if you are have like too many layers, like 2 3 5 layers, and if you want to correlate it actually, so definitely this smart mapping capability will help you to understand and analyze your data. Not only that, there are many more means new capabilities also came here in the ArcGIS Online. For example, effect. So you might be thinking why it is a require. Yes, it is the require because whenever like you will working with different pattern of the data, like you might be handling with the like water quality control data, you might be handling with the like environment related data, you might be handling with like urban centric data. So you have to represent your data in multiple factors or like multiple way. So here the option is like blooming option also is there another option. See how my map is changing just on a single click, and how in like within a few seconds or like within a few minutes your entire representation will be changing, and you can see the density, where is the more dense, where is the less dense. So definitely I'm sure you have huge data, and definitely with that help of that means smart mapping element, you will help. See, so how smartly you can set your change and map, you can create your own map, and definitely it will helpful for you. Again, I am going to show you another function. So drop shadow, blur, so there are many more functionalities is there for smart mapping. And definitely whenever like you will use this kind of tool, it will represent your data in different way, and definitely it will be more meaningful actually. And you can get different pattern, different kind of analysis you can do with the smart mapping capabilities. And this is actually the power of the new capabilities, you can say, of the ArcGIS Online. Not only that, in this mapping interface, if you want to create some sort of table, that also you can add the table. By adding table you can do the tables. Not only, if you can change the base maps, there are lot many base maps also available, you can see. So all the base maps is available, and you can create the chart, you can create the legend. So everything is available in the ArcGIS Online, and it is too easy to create. It means if I give the training, for example, like half day training on the ArcGIS Online, and then I'm very much sure from evening you can also create the same kind of map. So it means if you are working for like NGOs, if you are working from the private organization, those who actually don't have the much knowledge of the GIS, they can also work the GIS Online. So this is the another capabilities, or like another important thing of the GIS Online. Or like if you are in very new in this field of the geospatial, where actually the location is matters, so for you also this is the platform, you can say, where actually you can use for your analysis. So another thing is like that I'm going to show you in ArcGIS Online. In ArcGIS Online, so there is a tab. So if you click on the galleries, so in galleries actually it will save all kind of maps, apps, whatever like map you will prepare. So you might be thinking, where actually the stores? Yes, this is the stores, and everything is managed very perfectly. You can see in the left side panel it is showing the item details. It means if you click on the single maps, all the maps whatever like you prepared will come. If you click on the only the layers, on the related the layer features will come. If you created some sort of application, so only the apps thing will come. So that is the means capabilities in the ArcGIS Online has actually. So another new part is the instant tab, because I am very much sure many of you already using that instant app, or like you already using multiple kind of application or build the application. But here you can see this is the new feature where actually you can create the instant app. It means suppose in your team somebody some your team they do not have that like programming knowledge, how to create the application and how to build the application. So for that case you definitely you can use the instant app. And the most interesting part, all the apps actually it is already developed. You just only you have to configure it. It means you have to fetch your data. So for example, and most interesting thing, so whenever like you will create the application, you have to choose the data and everything from here. And before going to that, you might be thinking, so particular these app, what is the meaning and what is which the purpose? So for that case, every application have the sample. So it means you can check the samples. So it means which is in this particular application is which purpose. So there is sample data is also available, you can check. So this is actually the interface. So I already see, yeah, this is the interface. So it means whenever like you will prepare this application, so your interface or like you have the this kind of capabilities will be there. So no need to like develop this kind of thing, already it is developed. Only the thing is that you need the data, your own data, or it is the living atlas data, any kind of data. So you have to display. In the same way also I just open another instant app. Suppose you are working of the multiple areas or multiple field. So in the same way you can create this kind of interface where actually different tab you can set. You just simply click and your entire map or like application will come. So that is the actually you can say the new capabilities of the ArcGIS Online, and definitely it will helpful. And if I take the example, suppose some organization might be working in the like slum area, and the slum area they might have like to prepare three kind of mapping. One is based on the population group, based on the income, and like what is the like infrastructure, like in the slum like infrastructure not, it is like some sort of like how many people are available. And for that case they might be required three different map. So in this way in this app actually will help for them also to in the single interface you can only the single click you can change the interface. So this kind of new thing is came in the ArcGIS Online. So definitely it will helpful. Now thing is that those who actually who already worked in the ArcGIS Online earlier, they know very well that there is a web app builder by which by which you can build your, you can configure your actually own apps. And those who are new, so for them actually I'm going to tell you that you can create any kind of application in the ArcGIS Online web app builder. And for that any kind of not a single line code is required. If is everything is configurable. For example, if you want to change the interface of this particular map, you have to select. See, by selecting automatically your interface will be changed. You just check that how easily you can create the web maps and web maps application. So all the theme is available. And again, if you want to change the color, so automatically by clicking you can change the everything style, everything. Not only that, you might be thinking how to select the maps. So for that case, this is the option where you can choose your own maps, that which map will you want to bring in your own application. Now you will be require some sort of wizard. So we have seen means there are a lot of development activities is there, and people are boring actually that how they can create the application. But important part is that in ArcGIS Online, so no need to develop, everything is ready for you. You just start working with the ArcGIS Online and you can easily configure it. For example, why it is that I am saying that everything is configurable, because see, if I tool for the example of the analysis, if I select that tools, so all the related analysis related means tools are available in front of you. For example, if you want to create some sort of buffer, you just select it and go for OK. So it means that analysis part, your buffer is already available with you. In the same way, if you like want to like create some sort of chat, so that chat already developed here. So these tools is already developed, so no need to develop from beginning actually. So everything is available. Only the thing is that you can select the layer and you can configure it. That is the thing. And even I told you that ArcGIS Online, in ArcGIS Online context, you can create 2D maps as well as you can create the 3D maps. So this is the actually ready to use interface. So for example, if you want to see the elevation, so you can easily you can configure this kind of profile, and this profile definitely I'm very much sure it will very helpful those actually who are working with the real earth data actually, or like those who are working on the geology water related segments. And this module, it is actually developed, it is ready to use. Only you will require the backend data, river data or like kind of thing. So everything is already developed, no need to develop from beginning. It is available, only you have to fetch your data, and definitely you can get that in the basin profile in 3D. Not only that, here actually I just created, you can bring the 3D interface also, you can able to create of the ArcGIS Online. You can see that how beautifully you can bring it. So for example, if you see the land use pattern, if you want to see the rear, you can everything you can set in the ArcGIS Online. And suppose if you want to see the information, by simply clicking it you will get the information. So that is actually capabilities, because for that case no need to develop any kind of interface, all the interface is ready. Only the thing is that you need the data, and that data also you can bring it from any kind of sources. So again I'm going back to my presentation. So, as you know, that many of you are working in the field also, because I'm very much sure we are not working all from the from the office or the room. Some of your team is also from working from your field. So, for that case, ArcGIS ArcGIS Online field data collection, we have multiple application. ESRI has the various ready to use configurable mobile apps to collect your data from the fields. During the like a disaster, you do not have time to use like quick capture, you want to track, or you're like you want to fill the maps for like survey purpose, definitely you can use the survey 123 form. And the same way, or like if you will have to like if you want to create the offline apps, so that kind of apps also it is available with you. In the same way, if you want to track someone or in the field, or if you want to like edit your data or like collect your data, so RDS field maps also you can use. So based on your requirement, we have multiple kind of mobile application is also available. Also we know in the disaster, suppose when the belt of the like West Bengal, Orissa, Andhra Pradesh, Gujarat, Maharashtra, those who have the coastal belt, and many times we have seen that cyclone normally attacks on that coastal part, and lot many damages is there occurred every year. So for that case, you might be some sort of apps where actually you do not put any kind of information, you just simply you just click the photographs of the how much damages is there. So for that case also we have another app that is called quick capture. So simply you can run it with a boat, or like you can move it like a helicopter, you can simply click the photographs of that area. So based on the requirement, or like based on the scenario, we have multiple kind of application, web map application or like field application we have actually in ArcGIS Online. Not only that, now you might be thinking that you already collected the data, then how you able to watch that data, or like how if you have like if you want to monitor your field stuff, and you want to understand that your field worker is working from which location and where actually working, what is the status of the project in the field. So for that case, dynamic dashboard is very much important, and ISRI ArcGIS Online dynamic dashboard is as important as well, because it is totally configurable, no it to develop in a single line, whatever like interface you have seen. So the device, it can be easily, it can be like configure. Not only that, you can, it is a very much flexible, and you can very much scalable also. It means if you have the data, definitely with that data you can bring it the ArcGIS online content, and you can create the dashboard. And I'll show you the demo, then you will able to understand that what kind of capabilities is there in the dashboard. So again, another thing is the story maps, because we know it is the in normal human tendency that the children to old, we all love to listen the story. So in ArcGIS online, you can create your own story, so that story make it is also related to your work. And we you can share it with the mass audience, and that story maps is actually configurable things by which you can very easily you can explain your work to any kind of management, or it can be the common people. Because those who are actually we are related in the geospatial technology, or like geospatial field, we know very much know about the GIS and other things. But just feel there are a lot many people in the village area, in the town area, those they never had heard the name of the GIS or locational technology. So for them, how you will tell your work? So this is the just online story maps content by which actually you can tell the, you can show the maps. Yes, you are standing here, so this is the scenario. So in these story maps actually help you to engage those who are actually in the non-GIS field. So, and definitely I'll show you some sort of demo also. So see here, in this demo portal, I'm going to show you, I already told that we have ESRI has many field apps, and that field apps actually help you to capture the information of the field. So you can create like survey 1 to 3, I told you. There is a like also like ArcGIS tracker, like field maps is also available. So you might be thinking that how much time it will take to create a kind of any kind of application, that I'm going to show you. 1 minute. Second, it is. See, this is the actually interface where actually you can create any app, mobile application for survey purpose. And you might be thinking that how much time it will take to create a survey. So I told you it will take very less time. For example, if you want to design any kind of survey, if you just you have to simply click on it, and that actually I'm going to show you. So for example, you have to prepare of the design, so you have to go to the visit to the design page, and in the right side panel you can see the different option. So in the right side panel, if you the different option, so if you want to add your survey, or like if you want to build your survey, it is very easy. Say for example, just drag it on, and you can set your question for like the purpose, or like any kind of name. I can set the name, and for example, I can also adding some sort of tablet here. So date and time, I can set it uh, date and time. So the important thing is in ArcGIS online survey 1 to 3, you can create the app within the half an hour, and within the 1 hour you can circulate with your team, so they can start the work. So that is the actually the thing. So it means if you are thinking to create a mobile application, so in ArcGIS online in a 1 day you can create your app, you can pass it to your field team, and you can gather, you can means you can use it to capture the information. So that is the capabilities in the ArcGIS online. So, and not only that, if you suppose if you want to add the address part, you have to take the address, you can change. If you click the name of the address, I'm just, so how easily you can create your means ArcGIS online mobile application. And for example, if you add some sort of image, so you just simply drag it on, and you have to select the image part, and there is an option, so option for like capturing the image. So now I'm going to show you the preview looks. So whenever like you will creating any kind of mobile application in ArcGIS online content, you can able to see the means preview, means how it is look like actually. See, this is how easily you can create the mobile application. and you can set the name, so all the option you can check that how your work will do. So everything is very easily, you can configure it in the ArcGIS Online. Set the image, you have to automatically asking, or there is an option you can directly take the photos from the field. Only not only that, you can work it in like online offline mode also. You can capture the information, or like if you want to like attach the like geolocation, or like if you want to address, so that kind of thing also you can do with the ArcGIS Online. And after publishing, you can directly publish it, so that those who are actually means working in the field, they can share and they can fill the form. And there are many more advantages is there in the ArcGIS Online. That is a dashboard I told you. So in the presentation, in dashboard actually you can able to set means whatever the information. So in this dashboard you can see the earthquake. I just prepared this, means I just show this dashboard. Actually it is representing the earthquake scenario. So you can segment it in very easier way. And this earthquake data is also coming from the living atlas. So that is the most interesting thing. So if any earthquake is happen anywhere of the earth within 1 hour, that will comes to our maps, and based on that you can create your own dashboard. And this dashboard is very much useful, and like it is very too easy to configure. For example, this is a sample dashboard I just prepared with that ArcGIS Online dashboard configure apps. And for that case, I do not have any background of knowledge on the like developing background, and simply you just click the body, header, slider, everything you can change from here. And by selecting suppose the total accident, so in this way you can set it. So in the configuration option is there. Here actually you have to select the layer, means you can select the like layers, and after that you can set whatever like you want, like statist, count, average, everything is already there. You have to only select and you have to make it safe. So that's all. And so again, suppose if you want to like create this kind of means chart, actually like this kind of chart for like, so for this case it is also very easy. You can see, so in ArcGIS Online dashboard, there is option for like category field, feature field, value field, everything is available. You have to only select the your field, and after that also there is a option for like category axis, value axis. What is the like category axis, value axis means what name you want to put here, or like what is the parameter, what is the like heading will be there. So everything you can manage in the ArcGIS Online contents, and after that it will come to you. And finally I am going to show you the story maps, because I told you it is as much as important, because those who have a very less knowledge in the GIS, or those who are from other background, it is very easier for them actually to understand. So it is, these story maps is saying about the Indian droughts, you can say. So if you share this particular means your story maps with the common people, they can also able to understand what is actually the meaning of these story maps. Yes, you can browse it down, you can see the map of the India, where actually that all the drought scenario we bring it in that particular map. We can see the most of the droughts is actually drought prone area in the like side of the Rajasthan and Gujarat. Also we have seen the many more major droughts also available in this rest of the India also. You might be thinking that Guwahati or like northeast is very much their rainfall is too much, but I have personally, I also seen in Guwahati also there is a drought during the summer season, and there is a scarcity of water. Not only that, it is also challenging in the Kerala. It is Kerala receive massive rainfalls, but in particular time, in particular monsoon also, means particular season, you will also, there is also like scarcity of the water. So in this way actually you can represent your data, you can share your data with the people, so they can able to understand what is the scenario. And because nowadays we all work with the like, it is not like I am personally working or you are personally working, we are working in a society. So we have to create our data, we have to share our data with the government, sometimes with the colleague, sometimes with other organization, again sometimes to the people. So this is the platform where actually you can share your data everyone, and definitely you can take the feedbacks from the field, you can represent your data very meaningful way. So this is the actually capabilities of the ArcGIS Online. So it is like it was from my end.